Have you ever felt a strange jolt of uncertainty, as if the ground beneath your feet might be more illusion than solid rock? You're not alone. Across ages and continents, the world's greatest minds, from ancient mystics to modern-day scientists, have asked if reality is just a grand deception. Some call it a divine dream, while others whisper about a colossal simulation. Yet beneath these lofty debates lies a web of rumors, controversies, and shocking revelations that could change your view of existence forever.
In this video, we'll unravel the stories behind these enigmas. From age-old mysteries to modern-day tech conspiracies, we'll dive into the swirling controversies that have shaken spiritual communities and reveal how you might be shaping your own slice of reality without even knowing it. Make no mistake, once you peer through this hidden doorway, there might be no turning back. The age-old puzzle of reality. Civilizations have always questioned the nature of existence. Ancient Egyptians believed their world was continuously woven by divine forces, while Greek philosophers debated whether our senses could be trusted at all. Plato famously depicted humans as cave dwellers, mistaking flickering shadows for the real world. The timeless question? Is our everyday reality just a layer hiding something far deeper? Yet not all these explorations were peaceful. Early Gnostic thinkers faced severe backlash for claiming that a lesser deity, not the ultimate God, fashioned our flawed material realm. Organized religions countered these ideas as heretical, sparking bitter disputes over who held the truth. These forgotten controversies still echo in modern spiritual circles, where alternative interpretations of God and creation often ruffle feathers. But ancient wisdom was just the beginning. Humanity's collective curiosity only grew, and soon our search for answers would take a radically different turn, one driven by scientific inquiry. If thousands of years of philosophical debate hadn't settled the question, perhaps test tubes and telescopes could. Modern science meets spiritual mysteries. When quantum physics arrived on the scene, the conversation about reality took a mind-bending leap. Suddenly, the neat clockwork universe most scientists believed in started dissolving into probabilities and wave functions. The idea that particles don't even have a definite state until observed left many unsettled. If observation shapes reality, how much power do we really hold? Some quantum researchers embrace this radical perspective, suggesting we might be co-creators of our world. Others scoffed, dismissing these claims as New Age fantasy. Rumors circulated about certain underground labs quietly testing theories involving consciousness and matter, pushing boundaries mainstream academia refused to touch. On the flip side, big tech companies poured billions into quantum computing, leading some to wonder if they were edging closer to cracking the code of reality itself. And that's just one part of the story, because sometimes the loudest controversies don't come from scientific skeptics at all. They spring up from within the spiritual community itself, especially when gurus and influencers proclaim they can bend existence to their will. Gurus, controversies, and conspiracies. In the last few decades, numerous spiritual teachers skyrocketed to fame by claiming they'd pierced the veil between the seen and unseen. From the promise of instant manifestation to techniques for transcending time, these figures garnered enormous followings, and sometimes intense backlash. Rumors flew about certain leaders twisting their followers' devotion, with accusations surfacing that they wielded mysterious mind control tactics. Some watchers even speculated that top influencers had ties to shadowy organizations, hoping to harness group consciousness for hidden ends. While evidence remains murky, these allegations sparked heated debates online, leaving many to wonder where the line between genuine spiritual guidance and manipulation truly lies. Yet as explosive as these spiritual scandals were, they paled next to the hush-hush rumor that big governments and covert agencies have been tracking, and maybe even policing, breakthroughs in consciousness research. The logic behind such an idea seems simple enough. If reality can be shaped by the human mind, it might become the ultimate power tool for those who know how to wield it. But while these big stage dramas rage on, many ordinary people quietly test the waters of reality manipulation in their daily lives, using something far more mainstream, the law of attraction. Personal experiments, manifestation, law of attraction, and more. By now, virtually everyone has heard of manifestation, or the law of attraction. Best-selling books and viral videos promise that if you can think it and feel it strongly enough, you'll draw it into your life. For some, this idea feels empowering, revealing that reality isn't a rigid set of rules, but a canvas for creativity. Every day, new stories emerge. A person envisions an ideal job and lands it unexpectedly.
Or someone imagines reconnecting with a lost friend who suddenly messages out of the blue. These anecdotes circulate widely, feeding the belief that the entire cosmos might be more responsive than we realize. At the same time, skeptics hurl accusations of profiteering and pseudoscience at the manifestation industry. They argue that focusing on personal desires often sidesteps real-world injustices or leads to blaming people for their hardships. Still, a curious rumor lingers that group meditations or synchronized intentions can alter events on a broader scale, even influencing crime rates or climate patterns. Though far from mainstream consensus, these claims spark endless debate. Yet the biggest bombshell that has emerged in recent years isn't about personal manifestation alone. It's the idea that our whole universe might be nothing but a simulated environment, one that advanced beings, or maybe future humans, created to observe and test us. Simulation theory and the rise of AI. A handful of prominent tech moguls publicly declared they see an incredibly high probability that we're living in a sophisticated computer simulation. Suddenly, the once fringe simulation hypothesis was splashed across headlines. Could reality be digital at its core? Quantum computing developments only fueled the speculation. If we're on the verge of building machines that can process unimaginable amounts of data, maybe beings more advanced than us have already done so. But the controversies run deeper. Rumors persist that certain classified laboratories are using quantum processors to detect glitches in our reality, anomalies that might confirm we're in an artificial construct. Such rumors have little official proof, yet they tap into our deepest curiosities and anxieties. If powerful organizations discovered evidence of a simulated universe, would they tell the public? Or would they keep it secret, controlling the ultimate narrative of what is real? That question leads us deeper into the realm of hidden forces and suspected cover-ups. Hidden forces, censorship, and reality control. Talk of official censorship or reality control often sounds like conspiracy-laced paranoia, until you consider the historical record of government research into psychic phenomena, remote viewing, and mind-influencing experiments. Declassified documents hint that these topics, once treated as science fiction, were taken quite seriously by intelligence agencies. Some claim that new investigations into consciousness have been quietly resurrected under different names. The alleged goal? To harness the power of collective focus, or at least to keep tabs on it. After all, if enough people truly believed they could shift reality, that belief itself might spark unpredictable changes. Academic institutions and mainstream media outlets typically shy away from these fringe theories, preferring cautious neutrality or outright dismissal. However, internet chatter suggests that this dismissal only drives believers further underground, feeding a cycle of secrecy and speculation. One side sees the other as hopelessly naive or dangerously controlling, and the other suspects a grand cover-up is at play. But what if, beneath all the hype, there really is a kernel of truth in our ability to mold existence? Then the path forward might not be about fear or paranoia, but about learning to use that power ethically, with a sense of unity and care. The path forward: empowerment through understanding. As we've seen, the question, what is reality, morphs into countless offshoots. Are we living in an illusion conjured by consciousness? Is the universe a vast simulation run by hyper-advanced intelligences? Could we become co-creators of the world around us simply by harnessing our thoughts and emotions? Across every culture and era, people have been captivated, sometimes scandalized, by these possibilities. Our journey took us from the philosophical dramas of ancient times to quantum enigmas, spiritual controversies, and whispered conspiracies involving AI labs and secret government projects. It seems that each new discovery only cracks open more questions, adding fresh layers to an already mind-bending puzzle. Yet, one lesson stands out: the power of perspective. Whether we're shaped by cosmic forces or shaping them ourselves, our understanding of reality reflects our deepest beliefs. The moral and ethical implications loom large. If we truly hold some power to influence events, then we're also responsible for using that power compassionately. If the world is more malleable than we think, perhaps the greatest shock isn't that it might be illusory, but that we can shape it for good, or for ill. So here's the final question. If the world is, at least in part, a reflection of our mindsets, how will you choose to see it and shape it today? Whether the truth lies in ancient teachings, emergent science, or a hidden realm still beyond our grasp, one thing is certain. By daring to question, we redefine the limits of what's possible. And once that door is opened, reality may never look the same again.